Welcome to Pim Pim Goes to a Concert, an extra long, extra special podcast episode filled with music, stories, fun, and chaos. Special thanks to our friends at Ernie Ball Music Man for helping make this possible. All right, here we go. One day, a kid named Miles was in his bed. Now, he was actually still asleep. And as he started to stir and roll and began to wake up, he opened his eyes and, "Ah! Who are you?" "Hello," said the teddy bear sitting at the end of his bed. "Oh, I'm Teddywinkle, and you must be Miles." Yes, I am. What are you doing in my room?" "Well, I just thought that today there's a very special concert that me and Pim Pim are going to, and we thought you'd like to come as well. Hey, would you like to come to a concert with us?" A concert? And who's Pim Pim?" said Miles. "Oh, well, he's my friend, and I'm sure he'll be your friend too, but we decided that maybe we should come. We asked your dad, and he said it's okay. Do you want to come to a concert with us?" Okay, that sounds like fun." "All right, quick, get dressed." So Miles jumped out of bed and got dressed as quickly as he could. While he was getting changed, Teddywinkle went to the kitchen to try and find something to eat. Maybe some of this and some of this and some of this. Just then, Miles' dad came into the kitchen. "Teddywinkle, what are you eating?" "Well, I found the whipped cream and I found the pickles and I also found these pickled onions. They're really yum as well. So I've mixed them together and I'm just about to add the milk." "What? You can't eat that." "Just watch this," said Teddywinkle, as he took a spoon and took a big bite. Nah, that's not very nice. Yuck. As Teddywinkle spat out the mix of pickled onions, pickles, whipped cream, and milk that he'd made himself for breakfast, Miles came out of his room. "I'm ready. Let's go." "All right, Miles, have fun," said his dad. "Let's go," said Teddywinkle. So they raced outside, and there, out the front, was a funny-looking car. "What is this?" Well, I borrowed the Chimp Brothers' car to make sure that we can get there on time." "All right," said Miles. He jumped into the car and put on his seatbelt. "Here we go." "Oh, I better call Pim Pim to make sure he's ready before we get there. Hang on." Teddywinkle pulled out a phone. "Bring, bring, bring, bring." "Hello," said a voice on the other end of the phone. "Pim Pim, it's Teddywinkle. I've got Miles and we're coming to your house." "Okay, I am ready." "Pim Pim, make sure your room's clean before you leave," called out Pim Pim's mummy. It is perfectly clean. I have already cleaned it," said Pim Pim. "All right, we'll see you soon." Teddywinkle and Miles drove all the way to Pim Pim's house, and when they got there, they walked inside. They headed down the hallway towards Pim Pim's room, and Teddywinkle opened up the door. "Pim Pim," he said. As he looked, there was mess everywhere. Everything in Pim Pim's room was completely destroyed. "What have you done? We're not going to be able to go to the concert." There is an explanation." "Pim Pim! Pim Pim, you're in trouble. You only had one job to do. You see, I heard your mummy tell you that you had to clean this room. But there's books stuck to the ceiling, broken toys across the floor. Yeah, this room is far from tidy. In fact, the mess is 10 times more."
"Oh no, I will not be in trouble. No need to say no Pim Pim here, 'cause there's an explanation. So won't you please lend me your ear? There is a story I must tell you. It will surely clear my name. But before I tell you everything I really need to say, it wasn't me. All of this chaos that you see, I know it really sounds insane, but this time I am not to blame. I tried so hard to just behave, and this is not a mess I made. It wasn't me. It was not me. So I really did clean up this room, but you won't believe what happened. A robot made of chopsticks just appeared and started rapping. The music just kept building and came the lasers, lights and more. But that was only the beginning, and came a knock upon my door. That's when another 100 robots came in like a tidal wave. You see, they chose my bedroom for their annual robot rave. They danced and jumped and programmed stuff, and that is how things got destroyed. You see, this time I didn't do it. There's no need to get annoyed. It wasn't me. All of this chaos that you see, I know it
happen even if it were the truth. I wish I could believe you, but you don't have any proof.
If proof is what you ask for, then this should help defend. I'd like you to meet Jeffrey, my chopstick robot friend.
Loading, robot friend, initiated!
Now you can see it wasn't me. All of this chaos that you see, there really was a robot rave, and this time I am not to blame. I tried so hard to explain that this is not the mess I made. It wasn't me. 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 It was not me.
Pim Pim, you realise you're still going to have to clean this up?
Oh dear. Why did it have to be today of all days? I really wanted to go to the very special concert. Now today is over. We cannot go. Sorry, Teddy Winkle. Sorry, Miles. You should probably go home.
What? No, we're not going home. There's got to be something we can do.
Maybe we can help, said Miles. Well, yes, even with your help, though. Look at this room.
They looked around and it was destroyed. They had never seen something so untidy and so messy and so completely out of place.
It is all over.
No, we can do it. We can do it. Have a think.
And while we're thinking, let's just start tidying and maybe something magic will happen.
So, they began to tidy the room, and they thought until...
Oh, Jeffrey, what are you doing?
Cleaning system initiated. And with that, Jeffrey, the chopstick robot, started to blast out all kinds of strange materials and mechanics and every kind of laser that you could possibly imagine. It filled the room with light and colour. "Take cover!" yelled Teddy Winkle as he dove behind one of the cupboards. Miles dove behind the bed and Pim Pim did cartwheels in the middle of the room. Whippy! The lasers and the lights and everything sprayed around the room, and as it did, everything started to get tidied. It was all turning back to normal. In no time at all, Pim Pim's room was completely clean.
"Jeffrey, you have done it," said Pim Pim.
"Hooray!" said Teddy Winkle. "Cleaning sequence initiated and completed. Goodbye." And with that, Jeffrey the robot blasted out of Pim Pim's bedroom. "Pim Pim, I hope your room's clean," said his mummy as she was coming down the hallway, and when she opened the door... "What? It's actually clean! How did you do that?"
"Well," said Pim Pim, "who cares? Let's get out of here."
So Pim Pim, Teddy Winkle and Miles all raced out the door. "Bye, Pim Pim's mummy," said Miles. "Bye! Have fun, boys," she called. "We will," said Teddy Winkle. "Hooray," said Pim Pim as they raced out the door. When they got there, Pim Pim jumped straight into the front seat of the car.
"Teddy Winkle, I think maybe I will drive."
No, that's a very bad idea."
"No, I've been practicing my driving."
"How have you been practicing?" said Teddy Winkle.
"I've been practicing with the toy cars in my room, driving them around."
"What? That's not actual driving."
"Yes, but now I understand that wheels go around and around. That song about buses helped as well."
"What?" said Teddy Winkle. But it was over. Pim Pim had taken the driver's seat, so Teddy Winkle jumped in as well, and so did Miles. Pim Pim turned on the car.
Uh-oh. Is it meant to do that?
"No. It drove here all right." It sounds like there's something wrong," said Miles. Teddy Winkle and Pim Pim started looking at the car. Maybe there's a trick. I'll call the Chimp Brothers." Teddy Winkle pulled out his phone again. "Bring, bring, bring, bring." "Hello," said a voice on the other end of the phone. Chimp Brothers, the car's making some kind of ticking noise and it's not going." "Well, oh no." "What do you mean, oh no?" said Teddy Winkle. "I forgot that it needed more extra special bananas." "What?" said Teddy Winkle. "Yeah, our car needs extra special bananas to be able to work properly, and we forgot to put them in. You must have run out of banana power." "No," said Teddy Winkle.
"Well, can we get more of the extra special bananas?" said Pim Pim.
"Yeah," said the Chimp Brothers. "It only takes like 2 to 3 weeks."
"No,"
no, said Pim Pim. We're not going to be able to make it to the concert. Oh, dear, said Pim Pim. It's all over. We won't be able to go. Okay, Teddywinkle, you better walk Miles home. Game over. No, said Pim Pim. Oh, dear, said Miles. Is there something we can do? They started to think. And as they were thinking, something landed on the roof of their car. They got out to look, and there was Tiger Pal. Tiger Pal? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I've got a new cape, and this one flies a little bit different to the last one, so I'm just doing some practice. Oh, and I keep crashing too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's that bandage on your knee? Said Miles. Tiger Pal took the bandage off his knees and showed Pim Pim and Teddywinkle. Whoa! Youch!
Hey, Tiger Pal, is that a new scar?
Yeah, that's cool. How'd you get it?
Oh, it's a good one. I'll tell you the story, all right? I was running around the park one day, just playing with my friends. When I ran around the corner, I was speeding around the bend so fast I was almost flying. But the thing I didn't see, I was looking back behind me when I ran into a tree. The bark of the boo and flying leaves were falling like a flood, and I looked down at my knee and screamed because I could see blood. But after lots of crying to the doctors in the car, I scored myself 4 stitches. Yeah, that's how I got this scar.
It hurts sometimes. We won't pretend cause it's okay to cry, but we get back up when we're ready and give it another try. Bumps and bruises, scars and broken bones. If you scrape your knee or fall out a tree, then know you're not alone. Yes, it might hurt for a moment, and the healing might take time, but each bump comes with a story. Let me tell you one of mine. Well, I was learning how to skateboard, doing kickflips, grabs and grinds, when I found a giant set of stairs and counted there were 9. I rolled fast and stopped the tail. For a moment all went calm, but I lost my board and hit the ground. Yeah, I broke my arm. It hurt so bad I couldn't skate until the bone repaired. When it did, I grabbed my board to roll, but really I was scared. So I took it really slow and safe, and though I was afraid, it was so great the day I jumped the stairs and rolled away. It hurts sometimes. We won't pretend cause it's okay to cry, but we get back up when we're ready and give it another try. Bumps and bruises, scars and broken bones. If you scrape your knee or fall out of a tree, then know you're not alone. Yes, it might hurt for a moment, and the healing might take time, but each bump comes with a story. Let me tell you one of mine. Now strap in everybody, cause my list is very long. I hope you all are ready for a 30-minute song.
Pim Pim, no.
Okay, I talk fast. I broke my finger making cupcakes, broke my nose fighting a bear, got my shoulder dislocated when I tried to brush my hair, got 10 stitches from a paper cut, and once I split my head. It was because I tried to flip while jumping on my bed. Broke my collarbone sleepwalking while I had a lovely dream, and that time a baby hedgehog accidentally popped my spleen. I broke so many bones one time, it really was a blast. They just did me in plaster, an entire body cast. My fingers, toes, my wrist, my nose, each injury unique, and these are only just the ones that have happened this week.
What? That's impossible.
Well, I got better.
Meow, Pim Pim.
It hurts sometimes. We won't pretend cause it's okay to cry, but we get back up when we're ready and give it another try. Bumps and bruises, scars and broken bones. If you scrape your knee or fall out of a tree, then know you're not alone. Yes, it might hurt for a moment, and the healing might take time, but each bump comes with a story. Let me tell you one of mine. My story was the best.
No, it wasn't. Mine was.
No, it was me. No, it has to be me, because everybody knows Pim Pim is the best.
Oh, Pim Pim.
Well, Tiger Pal, we are glad that you are okay, but this does not help us. We still cannot get to the concert, so maybe you can walk with Teddywinkle and Miles back to Miles' house, and I will cry all the way back to my front door.
No, we can't give up.
Oh, you need to get to a concert, do you? What's the problem?
The car broke down, said Miles, and it's not working.
Oh, well, I'm pretty good with cars. Maybe I can fix it. I'll have a look at the engine.
Tiger Pal went round to the back of the car and opened up the boot.
Tiger Pal, that is not where the engine is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not actually that good at cars. I just was wanting to be helpful. Hey, what are all these bananas back here?
Said Tiger Pal. What? Said Teddywinkle. He raced round and had a look. Those don't look like normal bananas. They look like special bananas. Hang on. Teddywinkle pulled out his phone. Hey, Chip Brothers, I just found a whole bunch of special bananas in the back of the car. Oh, yeah, forgot about those. Ha, yeah. You just gotta load them into the car. How do we load them? Said Teddywinkle. Let me do it, said Pim Pim. He picked up one of the bananas. You just need to be careful of... Pim Pim's playing with one of the bananas, isn't he? Yep, said Teddywinkle. What was that? Said Pim Pim, looking at the firework that just blasted out the end of the banana. This is amazing! They're banana fireworks! I'm going to do another one! Pim Pim, no! We need those to power the car! Pim Pim, stop it! It is so much fun, I just want to do one more! No, said Teddywinkle, as he raced over and grabbed Pim Pim. Let me do the banana fireworks! Miles picked up the phone. Excuse me, Chimp Brothers, my name's Miles. Can you tell me how to load the bananas into the car? Oh, yeah. Hi, Miles. It's pretty simple. You just point it at the car and then press the button. It'll shoot fireworks and that'll power up the car. Okay, said Miles. So he went and picked up one of the bananas. I want to do it, said Pim Pim, still trying to get away from Teddywinkle. Quick, Miles, do it before I let him go. I'll help hold him, said Tiger Pow. So Tiger Pow and Teddywinkle held on to Pim Pim, and Miles aimed the banana at the fuel tank of the car. Then he pressed the button. Then the car began to rumble. Hooray, said Teddywinkle. Yippee, said Pim Pim, because there is still more bananas in the back for me to use. All right, well, hang on. Can you ask the Chimp Brothers how long one banana lasts? Miles picked up the phone again. Excuse me, Chimp Brothers, how long does one banana last? Oh, one banana should last you about a week. Hooray, said Pim Pim. I will use the rest. All right, let's just get in and go to the show. Hey, Tiger Pow, do you want to come? Oh, yeah, that sounds like fun. All right, I'll come too. So, Tiger Pow, Teddywinkle, Pim Pim, and Miles jumped into the car. Teddywinkle decided that he should drive because Pim Pim was too excited about shooting bananas out the window. As they were driving along the road, Pim Pim kept launching banana after banana straight up into the sky. Can I have another turn, said Miles. Of course, said Pim Pim. Here you go. Pim Pim threw one to Miles. He shot it up into the sky as well. It was so much fun. In no time at all, they found themselves at the concert. Hooray! We've made it! Yippee! Said Pim Pim. I'm so excited. Let's go to the concert. Teddywinkle, have you got the tickets? I thought you had the tickets. No, you were meant to have them. No, you said, Teddywinkle, I'll buy the tickets. You just come pick me up. Oh, yes, I did say that. Oh, dear, it is all over. We cannot go to the concert because we do not have tickets and it was already sold out. Well, why did you invite me if it was already sold out? Oh, we were meant to buy 4 tickets. We wanted to have a spare in case a friend wanted to come. Oh, well, that was nice, but now we can't do it. What are we going to do? I know what to do. What is it? Said Teddywinkle. We should go home. We better start driving because I am so sad and I'm going to cry the whole way home. No, we can't give up, said Miles. There's been lots of times when we needed to give up and we can't give up yet. Yeah, Miles is right. We can do something, I'm sure. So Pim Pim, Teddywinkle, Tiger Pow and Miles all started to think. Then they saw a sign. Win 4 tickets to the concert. Hey, we need 4 tickets. Yeah, and all like competitions. Yes, and I always win because Pim Pim is the best. Oh, Pim Pim, well, let's go see what the competition is. They all walked over to the stand to go see what the competition was all about. When they got there was lots of people ready and waiting. Excuse me, Mr. Man at the competition booth. What is the very special competition that I am about to win? What? Said the man. Well, it's a dancing competition. A dancing competition? I'm not very good at dancing. Me either. Well, I think that this is our only chance, so we have to do the best dancing that we possibly can. I think we can do it, said Miles. We've done everything so far. If we work together, I'm sure we can do the best dance that we possibly can, and hopefully we'll win. Okay, said Pim Pim. Yeah, said Teddywinkle. Good idea. All right. We can do it! So they stood and they waited, and the music started. When it did, they all looked at each other, and it was almost as if something in their brains just connected and they began to dance. And as they danced, it almost felt like something else was controlling their body. They were doing ridiculous dance moves, all perfectly in time. "How is this happening?" said Pim Pim.
I've never danced like this in my life.
"How does everybody know what everyone else is doing?" "Oh, I'm loving this! Look at me go!" With that, they did backflips and spins. They even did cartwheels and then headstands and head spins. Everybody in the crowd was going wild. "This is incredible," said the man at the booth. "We've never seen such dancing in our whole entire life." They kept going, doing the Mexican wave and every ridiculous dance move that they could possibly think of. But it was almost like they weren't even thinking of them. "I know that sometimes I do things without thinking, but this is even more ridiculous than that."
Yeah, I know,
said Teddy Winkle. As the music stopped and the dancing stopped, everybody at the dancing booth went wild. "How did you dance like that?" said the man.
We have no idea, said Teddy Winkle. We haven't even practiced.
"Yes," said Miles. Do we win?" "Of course you won," said the man. "Here are your 4 tickets."
Hooray!
Yippee! Hooray! Yahoo! So, as they were walking away from the ticket booth, they could hear some laughing.
I know that voice.
"Yes, I know that voice too. Beepo! Beepo?" Just then, a little green alien popped out from the corner.
Beepo, what are you doing here?
"Well, I saw you trying to get into the dance competition, and Teddy Winkle, I have seen you dance before."
Oh, yeah, I'm not really good at dancing. It's fun, though.
"Yes, and I thought that the only way that you could win would be if I shot you all with my very special dance ray."
"What?" said Pim Pim. "Oh, is that why we could do the fantastic dancing?"
"Yes, it is."
But we only won 4 tickets, Beepo. That means you can't come in with us.
"Oh, I already have a ticket. I can come."
Hooray!
So the friends all walked in towards the stadium. They lined up in the line, and they walked in and they found their seats and sat down.
It's almost starting. We've made it in time,
said Teddy Winkle. "Fantastic," said Miles.
"Yippee! Everything always happens the best for the Pim Pim because Pim Pim is the best."
As they were sitting, they heard a voice over the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to tell you that due to some unforeseen circumstances, the band is no longer able to play this evening. We are very sorry. We hope you have had a good day. Goodbye."
"No!"
screamed Pim Pim.
No, we tried so hard to get here.
Yeah, and we can't even see the show.
Oh, and we even helped you do the dancing.
"Oh dear," said Miles.
"No," said Pim Pim. "We are not going to stop. We are going to keep going. We can do it. These people deserve a concert."
Yeah, but the band can't play, so what are we going to do?
Well, I've been practicing my music.
What?
Yes, I've been practicing very hard, and I think that we can do it together. Will you help me?
Why not?
said Teddy Winkle. "I'll help," said Tiger Power. And Miles decided that he would help as well by playing some of the instruments.
All right, we just need to get up on stage.
"Follow me," said Pim Pim. "You can get anywhere if you cartwheel."
What?
Pim Pim started cartwheeling down the middle of the aisle.
All right,
said Teddy Winkle. He started cartwheeling as well, and so did Miles and Beepo and Tiger Power. They cartwheeled straight past all the security, straight past all the fences, and up onto the stage. Pim Pim took the microphone, and he started to talk.
"Ladies and gentlemen, you do not need to go home. We will perform for you."
There was a murmur in the crowd. Then everyone looked.
Pim Pim, what do we do now?
Let's start playing. Hit it, Miles.
We try to plan and control things in our day. We draw a path, but things don't seem to go our way. When we hit obstacles or new challenges arise, don't feel defeated, it's opportunity in disguise.
You see, today I had made amazing plans. Go to a music show and dance with all my friends. But some robots messed up my tidy room. promise. I thought it meant impending doom.
We thought the day was over. We can do it. We can do it. There is another way. If you ever think you can't, then stand up tall and say, get it done, make it fun. Try until the day is won. Don't give up and don't give in, 'cause together we can win. You can do difficult things. You won't believe the joy it brings, 'cause when it's hard you're not alone. I'll be your friend. Okay, let's go.
There are heroes in our stories. They're all around.
If you ever are in trouble, they are ready to be found.
It could be your friends or family.
It even might be you.
So whatever you might be facing,
There's something we can do.
We can do it. We can do it. There is another way. If you ever think you can't, then stand up tall and say, get it done, make it fun. Try until the day is won. Don't give up and don't give in, 'cause together we can win. You can do difficult things. You won't believe the joy it brings, 'cause when it's hard you're not alone. I'll be your friend. Okay, let's go.
It's amazing what we can do together.
yeah, keep going.
Our strengths are all so different.
Our weaknesses are too.
Something I find tricky might be easier for you.
Yes, we have all been made special. Some like to sing, some like to read.
And if we use our skills together, imagine what we could achieve. Get it done, make it fun. Try until the day is won. Don't give up and don't give in, 'cause together we can win. You can do difficult things. You won't believe the joy it brings, 'cause when it's hard you're not alone. I'll be your friend. Okay, let's go.
Everybody, Pim Pim is the best. Oh yeah, Pim Pim is the best. Oh yeah. Oh, it's over. Okay, everybody,
The
Pim Pim is the
crowd
best.
went wild. Everybody was so excited. They clapped and they screamed and they cheered. It was so much fun. Pim Pim, Teddywinkle, Tiger Pal, Beepo, and even Miles were so happy. They took a big bow and the crowd cheered even more. As they were taking their bow, there came another announcement over the speakers.
Excuse me, I have another announcement. Due to the exciting, amazing song, all of a sudden, everybody in our band feels a million times better, and they are going to put on the show. Hooray!
Everybody was so happy. The crowd clapped and cheered. Pim Pim is the best! Pim Pim is the best! Hooray! Yelled Pim Pim. And as they took their seats, the band started to play. It was the most exciting music concert Miles had ever seen. He enjoyed it so much. There was dancing and singing and clapping, and everyone had a wonderful time. When it was all over, heaps of people wanted the autographs of Pim Pim, Teddywinkle, Tiger Pal, Beepo, and even Miles. They signed and they signed and they signed until, hey, we better head home. It's getting late. Oh, yes. All right, back to the chimp car. When they got back out to the car, there were still a few bananas left in the back of the car. I wonder, said Pim Pim. You wonder what, said Teddywinkle. Pim Pim licked his finger and then put it up in the air. Judging by the breeze, it will be this way. My house is about that far, that direction. Pim Pim, what are you doing? Watch this, said Pim Pim. He tied two of the bananas to his feet, and then he jumped on the ground. Bye, see you later, he said as he blasted off into the sky. Did he just go home by special banana? I think so, said Miles. Do you want to try it too? What? Said Miles. I don't know how to calculate how to get home. Hang on, I think I can do it for you. Teddywinkle licked his finger, put it up in the air. Yes, he's right about the wind, and Miles's house is about this far this way, and yep, I think that's right. Hang on, Miles, said Teddywinkle. He tied two bananas to Miles' feet, lifted him up in the air, and then dropped him on the ground. See you later! Pew! Miles blasted all the way through the sky, over the top of all the houses, and landed perfectly in his front yard. When he landed, his dad came to the door. Whoa, Miles, he said. Did you just come in by flying banana? How did you do that? How was your day? What happened? He said. Well, said Miles, I don't think you'd believe me, even if I told you. And that is the end of the story.
This episode is brought to you by Chimp Brothers Special Bananas. They're the only type of banana that can power a chimp car or even fly you home through the air. Yeah. We hope you've been enjoying the silly stories for kids. Make sure to leave a review wherever you find your podcast and share it with every single one of your friends. This has been us, the Chimp Brothers.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.